This is take 3. Hello everybody. The idea with this here is I wanted to bring this loading dock into the construction line that I created in the R&D park and bring it into my factory park here and just see how much percentage it's going to take up, because there's a lot of moving parts with this one. And what I did was I created 2 lines, not so much to be a ride, because I don't really have much inside for somebody to take the ride on. So what I'll do is I'll connect the pathways with the entrance line and the exit, but I'll connect them, but not connect them to the actual park. So it's going to be more scenery than it's actually going to be a park. The reason for it is, if you notice, one track has unfinished characters where the other track has the finished characters. So I built it so that when I put the building in, those two will be separated, but from outside it'll look like one long line, and the ones going through are getting finished up and coming out on the other side, and it just loops. And so when you see it from the outside looking at it, it looks like they're being constructed in line there. So that's why I kind of wanted this kind of inspired a lot of the build here anyway, because like I said, I drew this down. I thought about how can I get it to look like these guys are being put together, and I said that might work. And so that's what this is about. That's why there's 2 lines. Like I said, I don't hook up the pathways. I just make it so that we can make these 2 lines in test mode. So it's not actually going to have gas waiting to get on. It's just going to activate and keep going because it's being tested. So it'll create its own little scenic look. And that's why I wanted to bring some of the forklifts I've built into here, and kind of I'll finish out this here build with other stuff I'm bringing in from my other park, which will be the building. And I'm trying to get it in the right spot here. I wanted to be inside the building so people can see it as they're wandering around and look like the factory's actually putting some characters together. But like I said, it's just an illusion. and I couldn't figure out how to do the illusion at first. And this idea came up to me. 2 sides of the building, and there's the building right there. I see one side of the building is separate from the other side, but when you see from outside, it looks like it's going all the way through. And the unfinished ones are going through and getting finished and coming out to the other end. So it's a very, very huge centerpiece kind of thing. But it looks so cool, adds to the park, gives something for customers in the park to actually see when going around, like in the buses here. You'll be able to see a little bit of it from above, taking the cable car around. So that's going to be interesting. Once I get it there, I had to build these guys on that frame there. It would have been nice if I could have got pathways, but I can't get them over to other. If I would have took the bus and put it in behind them, brought that closer, then I could fix that. No, I'll leave it. Because what I could do is I could take that track, go out, have it go around the back, and come around the side, and I'll leave that area open to connect with pathways. And then I'll outfit the inside of that to make it look like it's being. It gives away the secret. See, like I said, this one side they're finished, the other side they're not. So when you see it and it goes through, it looks like it's being finished in that building. That's what you're expecting of that character is right there. So I had to get this bit put together. I want to put. I've kind of been updating my buddy on how I'm going with it. So a little bit more here, make the floor, the ceiling, and the walls more permanent. And I'll go and work on the water park over there and get some stuff over there. I don't need a lot of vegetation in here. See where I'm trying to connect, and it's not going to work. I thought about going over the track, but then it has to be high enough so that it's just like it works better this way. So I'll connect both entrances to these exits here, but I won't connect that pathway to the other paths leading into the park. So it'll remain unobtainable, and it'll just be scenery in the background, which actually looks kind of cool at night when it's fully working. And I have to bring in the crew yet too. The five of the characters I've created. They'll line up there where the lights are. I already got those saved. I brought those so I can bring those in. I got the forklift saved so I can bring those in. Now if I want to animate the forklift, I'm going to have to rebuild a couple of them with the different animation tools. I can get one that the forklift's actually moving back and forth. And I could do one forklift where it's actually raising and lowering the load that's it's carrying. I can do something like that too. Like maybe it took it off the shelf and so on, or it's raising it up and put it into that area. So I could do something like that here too. I don't remember. I think this puts me up to 60% though, and get this all done. But actually, that leaves me a little bit more to play with. More than I had when I first did it at the other park. I ended up, see, when I built this thing and put that in there, that took me right up to 92%. So I'm glad it fits here. It actually works. And I'll have to build up the around it because I got a little bit off the ground, but that's okay. We can fix that. So I was trying to think what it looked like with the floor and things. Oh, got it. There's two schools of thought with that too. If I would take that paw slide, go to the left, go out, go around the back, that allow me to connect in with the path right. So for right now, I think at 60, it's in a good spot. I'll leave it there. I will not put the wall straight up across like that. I'll back it up a little bit, and I'll leave me room to put stuff back behind the loading dock. That's what I call it, the loading dock. That's what my other park has, all the forklifts and some of the characters out there. I had to redo the forklifts. I had the wheels backwards. I fixed that, so they're looking pretty good. They look pretty close to what I remember operating. It might be a little bit different, but that's the whole idea. Then you can use them forks to lift stuff up, and you can get yourself in a lot of trouble with them. If you're not careful with them, they can be very dangerous. But then again, too, if you know what you're doing, they're very useful. How many trucks throughout the world have been loaded because of forklifts? Some are manual, that people operate them by hand. Then there's our ones that you can drive, that you can do some major damage with them. And that's kind of what I got the race going on over there off to the side. I'm assuming that there's some place that there were forklift races. My forklift's after yours, yeah, we'll prove it. So when the supervisors are going home, then that's when the place will bring them out, see what they can do with them. So then you get to showing off until you hit something, and then you got to explain to the foreman what happened. Oh, there you go. There's the crew, and then there's the other forklift. So that's the whole idea right here. We're doing it. That's what it adds color to just the gray wall. I have I have 5 characters here, plus the characters I created with Daubers, Katie Wood, and Sergeant Bone. Now that just reminds me too. If you go over to where No Breaks Express is, there's a statue there. Oh, Sergeant Bones. By the way, it's his chow hall that's in the factory. There's a connection right there. So Sergeant Bones is part of the scenery over at No Breaks Express, along with I think Katie Wood is up there too. So might be for Daubers as well. So that thing was going on up there at No Breaks. And see, No Breaks is an old roller coaster ride that I use in other parks, and I thought, hey, it's a neat little ride. I like the name of it, No Breaks. It has brakes. It actually, when you get to the top of the first hill, it stops there for a little bit before it goes. It's a fun little ride. I think it adds to the water park. It adds to the whole park actually, because it'd be just a little boring just having the factory cool. I like it. So we're gonna do work over there once I get this inside done. It got me thinking I might reroute that bus line. I'm thinking about it. Because if it goes in and around, it'll come here, then it'll go back going in and out around the back. Then I gotta decorate the back of the factory. So, if I just leave it here, I could do more stuff over at the water park. I mean, there's enough to do there now. 2 big swimming pools. We've got a smaller swimming pool over there by the pond. Then we have, of course, No Breaks Express there as well. Which we could probably put in one more flat ride over there for the kiddies. Give the kiddies something. While mom and dad are riding on No Breaks, throwing up when they get done. No, I'm just kidding. Up the bathrooms over there. We gotta have bathrooms. And I think I turned off the cleanliness thing, so it stays clean 24/7. I don't have to worry about trash and stuff getting filled by vendors. Because I put it on all the stuff just so I can build. That's what I'm working on, is just to build a new park. There's a management side to the game, and I'm swimming with people that like to run their parks and stuff, probably have fun with that. That's a big learning process. With that, trying to hook up all the power and the water, and the filters, keeping the water clean, keeping trash in the trash cans, and then you have to hire your maintenance people to clean up, janitors and stuff. And then security has to make sure they're going around, making sure no one's breaking stuff up. Then you got to replace it. Right now I'm just in the process of building. I like to build. Let's do a script clip real quick. We're getting close to the end. Alright, thank you everybody. Transitions, music, and everything's good. Wait, no, we need music. Put music on and we can put this one in the can. Good job everyone. Print that post. Put it in the can and on the shelf. From ELA Studio and Son, fill that old British Gwen and Jazz. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much. This is good. Slide this one down. Sorry for another day with Jazzy Jazz.